Surprisingly, it's been relatively easy. Just getting the vibe of how Coach Haith wants me to play, kind of the different opportunities I get to do, like scoring-wise. It's been a challenge, but um, like I said, I've been adjusting pretty quickly here.
How's your perimeter game coming along?
Overall, my shot, needs some work, but I've been doing extra work after practice with the coaches and just getting to the vibe and like the speed of the college basketball. Of course, has room for improvement, but I definitely think it's taken big strides since I've been here.
Is there a player or two that's kind of taking you under their wing, either on or off the court, and kind of showing you around a little bit?
There's actually been a couple. Malcolm Grant, he's one of our team captains, has really been looking out for me since I came here over the summer. Julian Gamble as well. Duquan Jones, who normally I'm competing against throughout practice, he gives me a little pointers. Just like minor things that can change your game. He kind of points out throughout the heat of practice to kind of mentally show me what I need to be looking for here and there.
Do you have any goals or expectations for the season, both personally and team-wise?
Team-wise, we got to get to the tournament. I think we're more than capable of doing very well preseason conference play, and personally, I just want to do anything I can to contribute.
Thanks, Erik.
Thank you.
Hey, Donovan was talking to us just about your athleticism, and we asked him who's got the best vertical on the team, and he said you did. He said you can grab the top of the backboard. Just how big is your vert? Have you actually been measured at?
Last time I measured it, I think was 10th grade, and it was I think 36. But since then, it's probably gone up about 6 or so inches. So I'd say maybe 42 now.
You can actually grab the top of the.
No. he was exaggerating. I wish I could. I think I've gotten my hand over the top of the square. I think that's about the highest, and that was full of adrenaline and everything. But yeah, I'd probably say about 42 inches probably my vert.
Probably 42. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you talk, I guess, just a little bit about getting acclimated? I guess they're moving you. You played mostly the 4, right, in high school?
Yeah.
And now they got you back on the perimeter. Is that right?
Yeah, and the main thing for me is just getting the vibe defending, because at my high school, I was always like defensive stopper. It didn't really matter which position, but now with guys in their skill level and much higher caliber at all levels, at all positions, I'm still trying to be that person, and that's like the major adjustment is, like I said, guys have better skill, they make better reads, so defending has been probably my biggest adjustment, but I definitely say I've made big strides so far.
You're from where in California?
I grew up actually about an hour or so from LA in Lake Elsinore, which is kind of like midpoint between San Diego and Los Angeles.
Okay.
Then I moved out for high school in like North Hollywood area, so like right outside of like Hollywood Hills and Beverly Hills and that whole area.
So coming to Miami and practicing with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade is no big thing for a California guy like you, Hollywood guy.
Actually, it was still pretty amazing. To play with an athlete like of that caliber and what he's brought to Miami so far has been huge. But I have to say, in California, I did get some exposure to kind of meeting and playing against some professionals, some older professionals, some guys who are still currently playing. So it wasn't my first time, but it was still like mind blowing when you walk in the gym and you see him shooting.
Who were some of the guys I guess you played with out in California?
Let's see. Some older players I played against was like Mitch Richmond, Byron Russell, Catino Mobley I played against. I played against Ron Artest. I'm not sure too many else, but that was kind of like the main group that first comes to mind. Yeah.
Malcolm said he's been impressed with the energy that you play with in practice. Do you feel like that'll be kind of your role this year, kind of be that guy who can...
Yeah, definitely. I think just so far kind of the vibe that I've gotten just playing with the guys is I got to bring energy at all times. In practice, that's kind of been my goal, because that's kind of where I found my niche, is where, if we're having maybe a lull or just, it's like a slow moment in practice, that's my golden opportunity to kind of try and bring the energy from the second team or things like that.
Is that kind of how you've always played in high school?
Yeah, that's kind of where it first started. When I first started playing basketball, was I normally could just be that energy guy. I've always been developing my skills, but just off raw effort, that's always been where leadership roles have been created and things of that nature. So definitely.